Well, the thumbnail should be interesting. Takes a picture, and I'm like, all up in the camera and stuff. I don't know. So yeah, here we are going live on YouTube. I don't know how often I'm going to do this, but I want to do it a little bit. I mean, right now there's nobody here. I did post about it on the It's Yuba City page to let people know we were going live. So we'll see if anybody checks it out or not. I don't know. I kind of like the idea of being able to go live on YouTube instead of live on Facebook all the time. So I plan on doing it more often. Um, in a way, I kind of want to replace the Facebook lives with YouTube lives, but I don't know yet. I haven't decided. I mean, I want to do some pre-record stuff too, so I don't know what to do. And then there's a bunch of icons here that I don't know yet either. There's one right here. I don't know what this is. Wait a minute. Does this let me decide what my um thing's gonna my cover image is gonna be? Maybe. No, it's filters. Okay. Oh, okay. Well, we're not gonna mess with filters. We're gonna stick with standard. Well, let's see what this next one is. That's not too bad. It brightens it up a little bit. So we'll go with that. That way, if it gets heck, I don't know what the heck I'm doing. That way, if it gets dark out here, which I mean, sun's going down, but it shouldn't get too dark too fast. Hey, y'all, whoever's here. Um, okay, well, nobody's here now. There was two people came in for like a split second, and then they disappeared. So I don't know what was going on there. Probably because they saw who it was, and like, oh crap, we don't want to hear that. So yeah, I'm just sitting here hanging out. We had dinner already. Wife made tacos. They were yummy. Um, and so now I'm just chilling. I was sitting there watching something on Netflix, and I've been going through a bunch of different notifications on Facebook and Instagram for the car show pics. As I did, I don't know, like well, I did like I don't know, probably 200 or so pictures in total, but I only processed and edited about 60 of them, and I've got those posted in a album on the Facebook page. And then I took them and pulled them into video software and made a quick video of them as well. Did a little Kim Burns thing where they pan and they zoom in and out and all that kind of stuff. Um, Added a title, subtitle, well, I added credits. And just kind of messing around a little bit. And it's fun doing that. And then I had somebody get in touch with me. Well, my future daughter-in-law's aunt has a YouTube channel, um, and she was looking for some help getting an intro, and so the daughter-in-law she said, well, contact my father-in-law. That's what he does. So I said, yes, contact me. I'll help you out. It's not a problem. And so she didn't really give me anything to go off of. She was kind of like, well, I don't know what I want. And then she finally sent me this thing. She goes, oh, well, I like this. Well, it was these fake anime things. And although they were kind of cool, I don't like them. Well, I don't do that, number one. But number two, I don't like them. I think, it's like, why have the fake anime thing if you can have a real person? And I mean, she's cute. She does a great job with her makeup. So, it's like, hey, just do that and don't go doing this other stuff. And so I made her one where I put an intro and all that kind of junk in it, and then I did a thing with pictures of her in it, and she didn't like all that, so she wanted a little bit different. So I cut it up and did it a little shorter, and sent it to her. She didn't say anything, so I'm assuming it's fine. I ain't getting paid, so I ain't doing it anymore. Um, at least with no information. I had to go to her Facebook page and pull images. I went to her channel and subscribed to her channel, and I watched a few things just to kind of get an idea of what it is she's doing. and because that would might help me put it together. And I actually pulled a piece from one of her videos, cut it up, and used it. And then I didn't like the way it looked, so I took it out before I sent her something. Well, that's nice when a motorcycle rides by and they're not too loud. So I'm hoping some people see this. Well, they see that I posted on Facebook, on the Facebook page that I'd be doing this. Hey, somebody's here. Because and the thing is I don't know anything about these YouTube lives. I don't know, if there's a chat box, or a comment section where things will scroll and I can see comments. Hey, at least I got a thumbs up. Smash that like button. We like it when you smash the like button. And don't forget, when you smash that like button, feel free to share. If you're not subscribed, feel free to subscribe. We appreciate it. I think we're at 101 subscribers now, which is really cool. I mean, I was stoked when I got 100 because, it's something where, I've had this YouTube channel, God, I don't even know how long I've had this thing. And I've had it a few years, and it was slowly but surely just starting to creep one at a time, two at a time. Then when I started doing the Live with Lou show, I picked up a few. Then when I started doing the Yuba Sutter Political Spotlight, I picked up a few, because of course those are on the channel. And then I put a post out the other day. I was at, hey, got 2. Woohoo! First time getting more than one person on my live. Dun, dun, dun. I would do confetti and lights and a party, but I don't have any of that with me. Sorry. So I put a post out going, hey, I only need one more subscriber, and I hit 100, and I get to do some, I get to do lives on here. I get to have a custom channel name or channel URL. So instead of being youtube.com/ a whole series of alphanumeric characters that YouTube sends to it, I get to have youtube.com/ One Eye Blind Media. The only thing I hate was I couldn't put the number 1 Eye Blind Media like I do Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. I had to use the word 1, where on the other ones I have to use the number 1 because it's like 1 or 2 characters too many if I use the word 1. It's a little frustrating, but I can't expect all the social media sites to do everything identical. So, because I did try to go in to change the One Eye Blind Media to a number 1, but when I went into the section to change it, it was weird. It wouldn't let me change anything, so I gave up on it. Now I'm hoping sitting out here that this afternoon or this evening, the skeeters won't get too bad. Sun's still up. As it starts to go down, they might start getting crazy. If they do start getting crazy, I'm out of here. Because all my stuff is over there under the patio. My off, my tiki torches, and my citronella candles. And you might, let me turn it. You might even be able, nope, you can't see it, the bush is in the way. I was gonna say, you might be able to see my One Eye Blind Media banner over there too, because I've got that over there. There it is. There's the logo. So yeah, I've thought about, hey, 3 people, woohoo, now we're at 3. Don't forget, smash that like button. Feel free to share. Just hit the thumbs up. Feel free to share this thing. Don't forget, if you're not subscribed, feel free to subscribe. We'd really appreciate it. I kind of hope to be able to kind of start growing this channel for a couple different reasons. I want to be able to do more lives when I do things like car shows like I did yesterday. I want to be able to do lives on here for that so that you guys can see what we're doing when we're doing it. Typically, I'm going to be out doing photography in those cases. Photography is something I haven't been doing a whole lot of. I've kind of let it sit to the side because I've been doing more video. But after yesterday, doing that car show, I'm back. I'm on that. I'm on that kick now. I want to do car shows. So I'm going to be looking for some more to do, that's for sure. And luckily, the person who asked me to come out and do yesterday's show, they do other car shows, and they know about car shows, and they know people. And so maybe I'll get lucky and start doing more car shows, and maybe I'll get paid. There would be an idea. It'd be cool if I could actually get paid to do a car show. That'd be fun. And it's kind of cool. She's talked, I guess, with a couple of the car guys that we did pictures of, and they really liked the photos. And it's funny, one guy, I guess, asked how many car shows has he done, and she's like, maybe one more. And I didn't actually do I did do a car show, but not in the same fashion. I did a car show up in Chico a couple years ago, but I was shooting with models that were already there anyway. So I mean, I was just able to step in and shoot. It wasn't like they were there for me to be my model and let me shoot. They just happened to be at the location for other photographers that I knew, and I knew the models, and they let me shoot. So really, when I think about it, yesterday's car show was my first car show. So if you go right here on YouTube, you can check out the video. If you go over to One Eye Blind Media on Facebook or Instagram, you can check out all the images. Well, not all the images. I mean, well, I think I got all of them on Facebook, but I didn't put them all on Instagram. But it was a lot of fun shooting it, that's for sure. And it's a lot of fun shooting cars. So I'm definitely going to look into doing that more. I really enjoyed that. What else we got going on? Well, tomorrow night we're going to be, I guess the Yuba City Council is doing a special meeting at the Senior Center over on Ainsley. And yeah, with the gray, I'm probably getting close to being in one of them anyway, so it's probably a good idea to check it out. And if y'all are commenting, I apologize if I'm not responding to them. I don't know how to, I mean, this is really I've done a couple of lives on YouTube, but not enough to know my way around yet. So I don't know. Yeah, I don't know where comments come up. So if you're commenting and I'm not responding to it, I apologize because I don't know where they are on here yet. I haven't really learned their live system yet. So I guess I could try rotating. No, the orientation is locked, so I have to keep it rotated this way, which is good. I prefer it this way. But yeah, I don't know where comments come up or chat or anything like that. So I'm trying to find it now. Let's see. And the thing is, all the icons are white, and I'm wearing a white T-shirt. Hey, there's one. Let's see. What does this say? Chat view options, top chat, live chat, or none. Well, it should be on live chat, which is what I think it's on. Oh, hey, there we go, Jason. It is working, man. Is this working? Yes, it's working. I can actually see it. It's weird though. When you pop up, it'll pop up and stay there for a few minutes, then it goes away. I mean, it's kind of like, well, and that's what I didn't like about Periscope. Periscope people comment, it comes up for like 10 seconds and then goes away. So, but yeah, so I'm looking at getting into this, doing YouTube lives a little bit more than the Facebook lives, although I'd still like doing the Facebook. Don't get me wrong, I did one earlier. I'm even thinking about now with this particular rig that I have set up. I'm gonna probably put a cold shoe mount 1/4 inch adapter on top of this one, and then I'll put the other GoPro or the other phone mount that I have, and then I can put another phone above it, and or I might put I might put that one on one that's a ball head adapter, so I can angle it down a little bit. That way I can angle it down a little bit, and I can run Facebook and YouTube at the same time with my other phone, which would actually be kind of cool to run YouTube and Facebook simulcast. So now tomorrow, like I was saying, I'll be over at the Senior Center over on Ainsley for the City Council meeting. One of the people here locally asked me if I'd go to try and do a live, because we don't know what they're going to talk about. And I figure, well, what the heck? Let's see if we can put them on the spot. Now, whether or not they're going to like it with me, because I mean, the other thing is, as far as I know, they're not going to have anybody recording that meeting. I mean, I don't know if the city brings somebody with a camera and they record it that way. I'm not bringing a camera to record it. I'm just bringing a cell phone. I'm going to do it as a live on Facebook. Unless I set that rig up and test it tomorrow and I like the way it works, then I might do Facebook and YouTube at the same time. But here's the other thing. If I do them on Facebook, it's not a big deal because I can pull them down from Facebook and then upload them to YouTube. And that gives me an opportunity, if I need to put a title on it. Put lower thirds if I need them, you know, that kind of stuff. So I might do that. But otherwise, yeah, I mean, this YouTube live thing is actually kind of cool. I kind of like it. So again, I appreciate everybody who subscribed. Although I don't know everybody who subscribed because they can hide their subscriptions, so sometimes I don't see it. Um, so sometimes I don't know who people are because they hide their subscription. Which I mean, if you want to hide your subscription, that's fine. That's your right. Go right ahead. I don't think it's in the Constitution specifically, but it is your right. And speaking of the Constitution, um, I don't know how many of you have seen the video of this past Sunday's Yuba Sutter Political Spotlight. But if you haven't watched the video, and you don't have to watch it, it's working. I know. How cool is that, Ricky? I actually got well, I mean, I finally got 100 subscribers, so I finally get to go live on YouTube, man. I'm stoked about that. Because I've been wanting to do lives on YouTube. I mean, I'll be honest, man. My YouTube channel, I don't do enough stuff on. I mean, I know I put up the Live with Lou show and the political spotlight, and I just created a playlist recently called Local Government, where I'm putting like the forums, all the forums that we did through, the June primaries, the Shades with the Sheriff, all the individual stuff that we did, whatever. That's all going up there, and that's where it's going to stay, because I've already removed it from the Facebook page on It's Yuba City and More, which is where we did those live. I removed those and I put them up over there so that we still have them. So that somebody goes, you know what? Let's say, well, I mean, we're never going to be in a runoff in a lot of stuff. So if you look at the runoff, say between Brandon Barnes and whoever gets more votes between Dennis and Jeff, well, maybe you want to go back and watch their Shades with the Sheriff, or maybe you want to go back and watch the forum, or whatever the case. I thought, you know what, I can't just delete these and not have them, so that's why I ended up downloading them and moving them over here to YouTube so that more people can check them out if they need to. Now, another thing with this is I didn't bring a light. So if it starts getting too dark, I'll have to pick you guys up, move over and by the car, and hopefully the porch light will be enough light, because I didn't bring a light out here with me. Unfortunately, well, I should have been thinking, and I wasn't thinking. Because up here on top of this thing right now is where the microphone sits. Well, I have an adapter that I can put up there that gives me 3 cold shoe spots, right? So what I could have done is put that on there, put the microphone in the middle, and then the triplex has got a cold shoe in the center. If anybody knows cameras, that little silver thing that's on top that's got the little slots people, that's called a hot shoe because it's got power. This doesn't have power, it's called a cold shoe. Well, that thing, I could have put that in, and then I've got it's a triple thing. So you got one in the center, and then you got one that sits up here and one that sits down here. So one's below the other one. And I could have thrown that up there. I could put wireless lavaliers up or whatever I want. And if I need to, I can actually, because I have a couple of them, I could put 2 of them together. Put one on here and then put one on the other one, and actually end up with 5 spots to put stuff. So it looks a little weird, but it works. So I don't know. I mean, and that's going to be it. Me testing stuff out, playing around with stuff, trying to figure out the best way to do it, especially with YouTube. I don't know how long YouTube lets me roll with a live. I mean, I've watched lives that have gone 2-3 hours. So, I mean, I'm assuming I can go as long as I want. Tell you guys something funny. So today I'm sitting there and I get an email from YouTube, and it's like, hey, there's a copyright claim on your video. And I'm like, what? And so I went and looked at what it was. It was on the video that I did for the Wheatland Car Show, because I took all my images and made a video out of it, right? I'm like, how did I get a copyrighted claim on that? The song is mine. I made it myself. I do that with a lot of stuff. I mean, I make a lot of my own songs to put on stuff, and then I use a lot of, royalty-free music as well. I have a service I use for that and some other stuff, but I make a lot of my own music on GarageBand. Well, and it was some band I've never heard of called what were they called? The Dreaming Insomniacs. The song is called The Puppeteer. And so I went and looked them up, found them on, and it says The Puppeteer, and in parentheses, demo. So I went in and I looked them up and I found them on SoundCloud. I found the song and I listened to it. And the background music in spots is identical to mine. So that means they use GarageBand to make their music, which is fine. And we just happen to make the exact same sound. So I filed a dispute and said, no, 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 no. This is my song. I made this myself. I have the original file on GarageBand right now. So I made it myself. This is mine. I don't know. I've never even heard of you guys or your songs. So now, if it's something where, if they say, well, dude, we already did that sound, so you got to remove it. Well, you guys are a band that nobody's ever even heard of. And probably the only people who watch your shows are the people who are in your family. But if they want to push the issue and be butt heads, then I'll push back. Now, if they come back and say, oh, man, that's pretty cool that you use the same sound we did, GarageBand, blah, 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 I'll come back and say, hey, you know what? If you guys want to send me your songs, I'll put them into my videos, as long as they're instrumental only. I won't do it if you're singing, because to be honest with you, they can't sing worth anything. But so I guess we'll wait and see what happens there. But yeah, because they have up to 30 days to respond to the dispute. So and if they push the issue and I have to, then I'll pull the video down, take that song out and drop another song into it and repost it. It's not like, I'm losing money or something. It ain't a big deal. So like I was saying, yeah, we'll be at the city council meeting tomorrow night, doing a Facebook Live over on It's Yuba City and More. We got about, 2,800 people over there. So we have a better opportunity to hit more people with what could be potentially big information that comes from the city. Chances are not, but there's always that chance. I did do a quick check a few minutes ago to see if, or I shouldn't say a few minutes ago, just a little bit ago, to see if we had a update on the election in Sutter County. I did not see it. Now, it's obviously well after 5 o'clock. Them people done gone home, because they government. They don't work past 5. You get them working past 5 for 5 minutes, they're talking comp time and overtime. So we know they're not doing that. But either way, make sure you go over and check out Yuba Sutter Political Spotlight. Those guys do a great show. They get the audio to me. I love that sound when a motorcycle's like that. That sounds pretty good. So yeah, they get the audio to me. I pull it into my software. I add an intro to it. I play their show, and then like at the top of the hour they take a break. I add some stuff there. I add some stuff at the end, and bam, boom, dang, we got a video. Now we have done a couple of lives with them on Facebook. And now I may have to seriously consider doing a YouTube live with them. So I do a YouTube live with them. We can hook into their audio off the board, and we do a YouTube one. Shoot, I don't even have to make a video anymore. They just do their thing. Now I can go back, I think, and edit that live video once it's down for the rebroadcast, and I might be able to go back and edit it and add the intro and add the outro and all that stuff. I don't know. I haven't tried that yet. I need to give it a shot, because I really don't want to have to download the video, do all that stuff, and then re-upload the video, just because then you guys you guys look at it and go, hey, where'd the live video go? So, and I'm working on, I have a channel now for YouTube live videos. So when I go in and do a live like this, I will take it and move it into that playlist. I will make a few modifications to the data behind it. Like, some of my stuff comes in, usually when I put a video up, it automatically goes into news and politics. And I'll fix that so that it's on, something different. Maybe I'll add a cover image, if I don't like the one that's there. Wow. Man, I'm helping this girl out for free, and now to do this video deal, and then she's sending me all kinds of, I found something I really want. Well, guess what? Then go pay for it and get it done then, because you family to what's gonna be my future daughter-in-law. I'm helping you out because I can, but you keep pushing your luck, that ain't gonna be happening. Because I can kick you to the curb and not even think about it. So now she's like sending me like 4 or 5 messages. I have to go in and read them in a little bit. I ain't gonna read them right now. I don't care. So yeah, and then other things going on this week. We were supposed to be doing a private event Saturday night, but that's gotten changed. So now we're gonna have a photo shoot on Saturday morning, about 9 a.m. I'm doing a shoot for a friend, her husband, and their 2 or 3 labs. They have a really cool cat too, but I don't think he's gonna be in. I don't think Wiley's gonna be in the pictures. And then we got sometime this week. I'm just waiting on a phone call. Actually, I probably will call the person tomorrow and ask. There's a fundraiser that they want to do a live for through It's Yuba City and more to try and get more volunteers. So, going to try and get that set up and get that done. And let's see. Now that I'm doing this on YouTube, I guess I can do it live. I need to do some live stuff with, talking about cameras and talking about lenses and video cameras and microphones and all that kind of junk. So maybe I'll start doing that on here a little bit too. And I don't expect, to get a big following on here yet for the lives. I mean, now when I go over to Facebook and do it, I got a few people who come on there just no matter what. And that's cool. Now it's just trying to get them used to coming over to YouTube when I do them too, so that we start getting more people on, making the YouTube lives a little bit better. And if you are a person who likes YouTube, or you are a YouTuber, let me go ahead and say it now. This is what I'm usually wearing: black hat, black sunglasses, occasionally a black t-shirt, yellow t-shirt, red t-shirt. I'm always wearing a t-shirt. Occasionally I might wear a Hawaiian shirt too. But I always wear a black hat, and yes, I wear the black Ray-Bans. And no, it's not because of Casey Neistat. Casey Neistat is like the YouTuber. And he always wears Ray-Ban sunglasses, but he paints them and scrapes them around and does stuff with them, makes them look cool. I don't do all that stuff, I just wear them. And mainly I was wearing them because when I used to during the winter time and when it's raining, I do my lives from in the car. So you guys will see my in-car studio before too long. But I just sit in my car and do these. I can set a light in there on the dash. I can set a microphone. I set a microphone up in there, whatever I need. And I have one of those NATO mounts. I just put the phone on, so it just sits there. It's perfect. And so a lot of people got used to me doing them there. So now, because of the weather, I'm doing them outside, obviously. No, most of the time I'm just going to sit here in the driveway. Right now I'm sitting here in the driveway because of the PG&E style master lock that I have on my gate for my patio. Had to start locking it up because some knucklehead stole my trike out. See, I had a stroke about 2 years ago, so I can't drive. So I started riding a bike, or a trike. And I went and got one. It was a really, really nice one, about $1,000. It was a great trike. And I had it sitting in there, and we went out to dinner one night for our anniversary. And when we came back, we noticed the gate was open. So I walked out there, the trike was gone, with the lock, with the cable lock, my GoPro mount, cell phone mount, all my lights, everything. And it was stupid me. I didn't lock up the bike. I thought, oh, it'll be fine here. And I didn't put the cable lock on. I didn't put the cable thing on. And I should have put it around the gate and around the fence and around the bike and locked the entire thing up. So now I lock that gate all the time. Because I don't need to be coming home one night and having some homeless guy out there sleeping in my lawn chairs. Because he will not have a good night if he's doing that. Because while he's sleeping, he's going to get whacked hard. And I don't mean killed whacked, I mean whacked with something. I'll walk out there with a damn stick and whack him upside his head and get the hell off my property. But so I don't want to have that. So that's why I lock it. Well, I put my PG&E style lock on there, and now the daggum thing won't open. So I'm going to try and figure out how to get that thing jiggled enough to get it loose. And then I'm going to go buy a new lock to put on there. So, and one that's easier to use. That thing's actually kind of a pain in the butt to put on that gate. Because it's just a standard fence gate with the little horseshoe thing that goes around the post, and it's got the little hole in the bottom where you lock it up so people can't open it. Yeah. Well, that horseshoe or that PG&E lock's one of them round ones. So the lock, the bar or the piece that moves back and forth, the lock mechanism is round. So you have to kind of jiggle it to get it to kind of come around and lock in place. And for some reason, it's gotten stuck now. I went out there the other day, tried to take it off, it wouldn't come off. So, if we start having problems where we can't get off there, I'll get out there with a hacksaw, I guess, see if I can cut it open, or maybe I can use a Dremel with a cutter on it or something. But, hopefully I can get it to come loose. It won't be too much of a problem. So sometimes I do these out on my patio where I just kind of kick back in one of the patio chairs and set up right here just like this with my monopod, and I'll have either my State of Jefferson flag or my One Eye Blind Media banner sitting behind me. And because I'm using my forward-facing camera to do this, it's so that I can see comments when they pop up. I can see people when they're on, which it's weird. It shows me, it's a little different in Facebook. Now what it shows me right now is right here is a little red box that says live. Right here is how long I've been on. Right here is the number of people who are watching, which it says 2. Thank you. And then right here it shows me the number of people who have hit the like button. So smash that like button if you want. Smash it, smash it, smash it. And then you can share this thing. You can subscribe if you haven't. More subscribers, the better it gets. But yeah, so, and then because I'm using the forward-facing camera, things are backwards. So like my banner will be backwards. It'll say One Eye Blind Media, but it says it backwards because, well, it doesn't have another side. There's only one side to the banner. But most of the time during the summer, I'm just going to sit right here in the driveway. Now, sometimes I'll sit between the car and the house, to cut down the noise coming from the street and that kind of stuff. But yeah, so, and I just figured out a few minutes ago how to turn on the comments. They're live comments. I guess as soon as you comment, it pops up, comes up right down in here somewhere. I don't know how long it stays there. It's only there for a few seconds and it goes away. There are some filters I can use, it looks like. And of course, all those little icons are in white down there. And I'm wearing a white t-shirt, so I can't see them that easily. If you're new to my lives, something you'll notice is we have a pretty busy street out here sometimes. We usually have people out here qualifying for the Yuba City 500. There are a lot of people who like to really haul butt down through here. We do get some walkers, people who walk back and forth. Not like Walking Dead walkers. Although some of them could probably apply and get the job because they look like they're half dead. And then occasionally I'll do these from over here on my porch. Be able to see my front yard, which is actually cut. I did this one time. Somebody goes, "Dude, you need to cut your yard." I'm like, "Yeah, I know. My lawnmower was broke. But I got another lawnmower, so we're all good now." And it's cool. It's battery operated. So it's really quiet. I can cut my grass. And when it starts getting really super hot, cut my grass at 2 o'clock in the morning. Ain't nobody gonna care because they can't hear my lawnmower. It's pretty daggone quiet. So somebody asked me today on my Facebook Live, did I hear that Hometown Buffet, because it's been empty for a while now, is going to, somebody said it's going to become an Olive Garden. Now I have not heard that, but I am going to call tomorrow and make some inquiries, see what I can find out. And that's the other thing on the It's Yuba City page. I do a lot just because some of you may not have any idea what I'm talking about when I say It's Yuba City. I have a Facebook page called It's Yuba City and More. I've been running it about 7 years, and its original intent was to be able to put information out to people, like emergency information, like when we had the Oroville Dam crisis going on here. I was on there about 21 to 22 hours, maybe 23 a day, trying to keep up with emergency information, talk about the things that were going on that people were doing wrong, and the things that people were saying was incorrect, and trying to correct things and that kind of stuff. And then, of course, we try to share the positive things going on in the community when there's, programs for like the rec department and a pool and whatever. And then we share. Then I have a couple other pages on Facebook. I've got the Yuba Sutter. Let's see. I've got Yuba Sutter Foodies, which is all about food, your favorite menu items, whatever. Yuba Sutter Music Scene. We try to share and put out all the information about local bands, local venues, that kind of stuff. I've got one for buying and selling photography and video equipment, photography related stuff. I've got one called Yuba Sutter Politics. I've got Yuba Sutter Political News. I know it sounds like I got Yuba Sutter Business to Business Network. That's a group instead of a page. I used to have about 25 or so. I got rid of a bunch of them, and now I'm down around 12 or 15, something like that now. But I had a stroke 2 years ago. I had to retire. Had to have something to do, and that's what I do now. And it's pretty fun too. And I think there's a smudge on my lens. Give me a second. I'm gonna try and clean it off. Nope. Thought it was a smudge. Maybe it was right here. No. So yeah, but this YouTube live thing is something I am going to work on doing more often. And hopefully we'll make them a little bit better. One of the problems I have is I don't always have a way to get somewhere, so I can't go somewhere else to do this. So a lot of times I'm doing them here at home, just kicking back in the driveway or kicking back on the patio or whatever. Occasionally I might even do some audio only ones, that kind of thing. So yeah, that's what I do. Now for One Eye Blind Media, we do photography, obviously, because I talked about that already. Like the car show we did yesterday, which was a blast. Smells like something's burning. We also do videography. We do shoot a little bit, not a lot, but now what we mainly do is like promotional videos, logo reveals, logo stingers, social media stingers, little 8, 10, 15 second little spots where, you're promoting something. You can promote it by, bam, we make this little 15-second little promotional video to go with it. Or we make this 15-second promotional video that goes along with something else. Like we do real estate promos, restaurant promos. We got a whole ton of stuff that we do. And I say we, but it's just me. You'll always hear me say we for all the stuff that I do. But it's just me. There is no we. I'm a one-man band. So, there you go. Alright, you know what? I better get out of here. It's going to start getting dark here soon. It's not going to have enough light to do this anyway. Now I got to go in and check all these messages on this daggum video thing I'm doing. But I do appreciate everybody, liking and subscribing to the page. And if you like the video, hit that like button. If you don't like the video, hit the dislike. That's fine. Not going to bother me. Leave a comment. We love comments, and we'll respond to comments. At minimum, I'm going to like your comment, but I'm probably going to respond to it as well. So remember, smash that like button, leave us a comment, share, because sharing is caring. And then and if you're not subscribed, please feel free to hit that subscribe button. If you are subscribed or you're not subscribed, do me one other quick favor. Hit that bell icon, because what that'll do is that'll notify you when we put new videos up or when I go live and that kind of thing. So that way you don't miss anything that's going on. Not that there's anything that grandiose going on right now. And we will be doing more, um, probably on the Facebook side, and then put up on the YouTube side. We'll be doing more of the campaign stuff coming up for the elections for November. You know, looking at the runoffs for the county seats that came up. That would be sheriff, the District 3 supervisor. Um, the DA is pretty well set. Auditor, controller, assessor, treasurer, tax collector, and registrar of voters. They were in District 2 supervisor. Those were all unopposed for the incumbent, so we won't be talking about those too much. We'll also be talking about the Yuba City Unified School District people. Oh, and there was one other one. There's the Sutter County Superintendent of Schools. We'll be talking about that. We'll be getting into the, like I said, the Yuba City Unified School District Board, and we'll be getting into the Yuba City City Council, as well as the 1% sales tax that they may be trying to put on the November ballot. We did do a lot of discussion on the annexation before, because I'm in what's called the keyhole. We didn't get annexed because it was a resounding no, because people don't trust the city right now. I know I don't. So, you know, there's gonna be a lot more to come, mainly on the Facebook page, but we will be putting it out here as pre-recorded video for you. And then occasionally we might even pop in and do a live from here and from Facebook so that you guys can see some of the live stuff. So I'm gonna get out of here. I really appreciate you guys coming on to watch this, who came on, and hope everybody has a wonderful night and a great Tuesday. And I will talk to you possibly tomorrow. Who knows? There is no set schedule for these lives. I'm going to work on that too. So I'll talk to you, I guess, the next time I talk to you. All right. Thanks, Ricky. Appreciate you being here, man. And I'm out of here. Talk to you guys later.